Let's meet the starting.
Steve, in this one, we've got two teams that really like to run their offense in the half court.
I know in the modern game, we like to see pace and space, guys shooting the three-point shot. But if this is your team, you must play to your strength. If it's half court, we'll play half court offense.
So the New York starting five. Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Jalen Brunson out there with Emmanuel quickly. And it's Barrett at the three.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Now Brunson. Pass to quickly. Banked in off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
He gets that one.
Many scouts felt Trae Young would convert shots inside at the NBA level, and that's where he's a complete threat.
And it's been a rough stretch for the New York Knicks, a team that has only had a handful of playoff appearances in the last 20 years.
Now here's Randall. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot two free throws. It's going to be on Trae Young.
Still looking for improvement from the line. Randall could pick up a couple extra points a game if he did.
The Knicks are trying to get back to being competitive, GA, but it has been difficult, hasn't it?
They haven't been able to attract top-level talent for quite some time, which is surprising when you consider this big market and the status this franchise has within the city.
Now here's Murray. Back to Young. Shot clock at 6. Here's Brunson. Outside for Randall. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson.
You just can't give him that shot anymore. Julius is now comfortable from distance.
Brunson against Young. Outside Collins. Out left to the wing. For three, Murray hands it from downtown.
This kid's a gamer. Murray loves the competition. Right there, a little get back.
Brunson scanning the floor. That one, no good. Collins with some nice D. For Atlanta, they've got their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. And finish off by Collins.
The vision of Trae Young has on the floor is exceptional. He won't miss a guy who's that wide open.
There's the pass to Hart. Out to Barrett. Back to Hart. Pass to Brunson. Handle a screen on Young. Brunson with a clean look. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Passes it to Hunter. It's Young on the wing. Shoots the 3. The putback. It's good on the putback.
One of Murray's weapons showing up there. That crazy long wingspan.
Brunson against Young. Brunson the pass to Barrett. 1:22 left here in the first quarter. Pass to Hart. Back to Randall. Driving inside. And Randall throws it down.
That is a force coming at you downhill if you're trying to defend Randall on the drive.
And Greg, just like you, Julius Randall is a southpaw, left-handed.
Yeah, and you know, the angles are different for lefties where we operate a little differently. And I think that can throw defenders off. So I'm always going to pull for the southpaw.
You gotta love how Capella keeps possessions alive. Really nice effort right there.
The pass to Hart. 40 seconds left in the first quarter. Randall kicks to Hart. New York needs to get off a shot. Here's Barrett, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Hawks leading. There's 25 seconds left to play in the first. On its way from Hunter for two. A shot goes in, first of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Beautiful footwork and agility. DeAndre does damage down low.
Young against Brunson. Here's Randall, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. The Knicks have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. He misses the free throw. So he comes up empty, missing both. Murray left side. 1 second left, and that concludes the first quarter of play. Hawks lead by 4. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
And New York, looking at who they've got. The forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Josh Hart out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Robinson. And at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Another area where Young excels, using the dribble to create space for his shot.
Pass to Hart. Out to the wing. Randall down low. He's guarded by Collins. Randall passes to Hart. 6 on the shot clock. Out to the right wing. Brunson. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. You know, Smitty, last year, the Hawks' top 4 leading scorers were all 24 or younger. That is amazing.
It is, Kevin, and at the top of that list is Trae Young. He's a player Atlanta can build around. It's a matter of finding the pieces to put around Young to complement his game.
Now Young, after Jalen Brunson missed it on that last three-pointer. Young dishes to Hunter. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Shot's good from Young.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Here's Brunson. Lays it up and banks it in. Brunson's got 5 now.
Not just selling for something along the perimeter. Excellent job.
Young outside. Outside for Murray. Back to Young. And the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That's his first foul. And Atlanta has possession, leading by 5. Young passes to Murray. Shot clock at 5. Lets it go from deep. That one will not drop. It's his first miss. He's 4 for 5. Randall outside for 3. That one misses. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Murray outside. Capella kicks to Murray. Hawks for the new shot clock. Another shot. And Capella with a nice bucket inside. Capella's got the lead up to 7 now for the Hawks.
Great inside play by Clint Capella, using all of his size to find that shot.
Randall surveying the D. Barrett dishes to Robinson. And Robinson throws it down hard. Well, if there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man, it is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game.
Murray, no good. Knicks trail by 5. Young with the steal. Outside Collins. Outside for Murray. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Murray's got 8 points.
This just comes from repetition. Murray's put a lot of extra hours in the gym, catching and firing.
Randall against Collins. Offensive rebound. Back to Brunson. Feeds to Barrett. To the inside. Second shot opportunity. It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Brunson.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
Now, here is Young. 9 points in the game so far. Hunter on the wing. 6 to shoot. Wide open look here for Murray. Another 3 for Atlanta.
The percentages from range aren't there yet for Murray, but his confidence never seems to waver.
Now here's Brunson. He has 7. Here's Randall. The short one's on the money. 10 points for him.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Young from outside. Here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
At Collins' size, it's impressive just how active he is, leading by example.
Brunson the pass to Barrett. Brunson with it. Got it up.
A lot of people bag on Young's defense, but he's...
Thank you, David, and we'll be back.
The Knicks, 21.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. DeJounte Murray has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Sadiq Bey is out there with Griffin. Then it's Okongwu. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Forrest in at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Griffin can't get it to go in. Knicks trail by 9. Grimes passes to Rose. On the wing quickly. Passes to Grimes. And Toppin throws it down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking.
Well, the Hawks have their centerpiece. Trae Young is that guy for them. But now they have to figure out how to surround him.
Forrest's shot is off.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Outside Rose. Okongwu grabs the board. And for the Hawks, Smitty, their roster construction is something they are tinkering with right now.
They're not in a bad spot. It's actually a good spot to be in as a franchise. They know the makeup and direction of the team, Kevin. It's a matter of finding the right formula.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in. Rebound by the Hawks. To the wing right side. Forrest passes to Bogdanovich. Dishes it to Okongwu. Back to Bogdanovich. Pass to Forrest. Shoots a three. Here's Okongwu. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Meeting right at the rim, he typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Atlanta foul. Trent Forrest. His first. Team's first.
Rose up on top. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Hartenstein. And there's the pass to Quickly. Here's Toppin. To the wing on the left. Here's Rose. A second chance effort. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
His first.
It's on A.J. Griffin.
Derrick Rose has a skill of getting fouled, drawing the defense, and loving the contact.
And so he makes both from the line.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
And the call will be against Emmanuel Quickly. That's his first foul.
Team's first.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Here's Forrest.
A tough, hard-nosed guy. That's great defense by Derrick Rose.
Super work on the boards. They really want to put their foot down on him now.
Yeah, and once you've got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
You know why? Because this defense is reeling. They had to stop there but couldn't secure the rebound. They're still looking for answers.
Here's Hartenstein.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark. Here's Forrest. He's covered by Rose. Bucket is good. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 9 now for the Hawks.
Sweet little inside shot by Bogey, adjusting his touch for a close-range bucket.
Right side Rose. From deep. Atlanta with the rebound. Griffin passes to Forrest. He's looking for Toppin and finds him. Unable to get that one. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. A three from Bogdanovich. He kicks to Bogdanovich. To the middle. Here's Griffin. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. And now an 11-point Hawks lead.
Not just a score, Bogdanovich shows excellent feel as a playmaker. That was a nice find.
Here's Quickly. And it's sent back by Okongwu. It's stolen. Forrest passes to Griffin. Knocks it loose. And he dunks it down.
The deep bay uses his size and strength to hammer that one down.
Pass to Quickly. And it's sent back by Okongwu. And so it's Atlanta. 13 points up at the end of the period. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Atlanta leading by 13. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth. Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Jalen Brunson out there with Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Toppin in at the small forward spot.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Passes it to Capella. Young in the corner. The tray. Trains the three-pointer.
And that corner three isn't a huge part of Young's game, but his accuracy can make it work.
Young against Brunson. Pass to Randall. Robinson down low. Three-pointer. And the Knicks miss again.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Murray kicks to Young. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Out to the right wing. The pass to Collins. Here's Hunter. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 20.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Toppin passes to Quickly. 5 to shoot. To end the run. Rebound by Murray. Atlanta leading by 20. Pass to Hunter. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. Here's Brunson. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Bangs home the trifecta.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Pass to Murray. It's stolen by Randall. Inside. It's tipped and stolen by Hunter.
Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg, believe me. But confidence to attempt an alley-oop to himself. Randall finds Toppin. Good on the bucket.
What a beautiful look. Randall continues to round out his game in the prime of his career.
And here's Young. Into the lane. He dishes it to Murray. Shoots. And the Hawks getting another basket right there.
And ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly.
Pass to Toppin. And stolen by Hunter. Young inside. Toppin's there. A nice shot by Young. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Hawks.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And let's not forget how dominant they've been defensively. Great job of forcing some tough shots, often leading to blocks. Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Atlanta.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Trae Young.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success.
Here's Toppin. Rebound by the Hawks. Collins finds Hunter. Lobbed up there for Collins. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Trips down the breakaway slam.
No hesitation. He just takes off and takes it the distance.
Yeah, he's a one-man show in transition. Impressive play, taking it right to the rim.
He lobs it up, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Runs in the pass to Quickly. And stolen by Murray. Collins looking around. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. This game may not have been the most. David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
a hurry to get in transition.
Yeah, B.A., these teams have almost a throwback style to how they play. They don't want to get up and down and play fast. They want to go slow, and that takes players who have patience and discipline. Tonight will be a tactical battle.
So a look at our starters for the Wizards. We've got Kyle Kuzma. DeLon Wright is out there with Bradley Beal. Then it's Daniel Gafford. And it's Porzingis in at the 4.
Whoa! Did you see that? John Collins. A little bit of sauce on that slam.
Pass to Gafford. Outside Porzingis. No good on the 3. Now Young. Out left to the wing. Here's Collins. And Porzingis with the block.
A swat by Wizzards. That wingspan letting you know he's in the house.
Left side Young. 5 to shoot. Here he goes. Yep, that one's good.
He's taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Beal. Here's Wright. Out to Beal. Kuzma against Hunter. Second shot opportunity. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Nice passing instincts from Young. Quickly moving the ball to a guy with a wide open look.
Now a timeout called by Washington. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in.
Well, after the first round exit in 22, the Hawks front brass admitted perhaps they've been too complacent with the roster. So that changed this summer, trading for an all-star in DeJounte Murray. He can make a big impact with his two-way talent.
Boy, DeLon Wright with great range. What a shot.
Wright against Young. Here's Collins. Banked it in off the glass. Collins has got 6 points.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now here's Beal. Porzingis for 3. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
This is the area of greatest improvement in Mr. Bradley Beal's game. How about the growth in his passing? Wow.
Capella finds Young. Capella screen on Wright. Young can't hit. Washington trailing. Gafford in the post, defended by Murray. And it's Gafford missing.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Kicks it out to Collins. Back to Hunter.
Well, put all that size to good use. Rip it off the backboard.
Here's Kuzma. Here's Porzingis. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. He's got 5.
Well, you want Kristaps Porzingis to insert himself off the rebounding aspect. Go to the offensive board and cash in.
There's Young with the 3. Buries it from 3.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Wright against Young. Pass to Beal. Jacks up a 3. Atlanta with a rebound.
And Bradley Beal getting a huge contract this summer. Now, he committed to being with the Wizards for his prime. And there was some speculation he might leave, but he cemented his time in Washington for many years to come.
And so it's Washington with it, following the score by Atlanta. They kick it out to Porzingis. Kuzma outside. Back to Porzingis. Fires the 3. The shot comes out, so Atlanta will take it the other way. Collins inside, working on Porzingis. There's Young with the 3. Porzingis grabs the board.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Right, the pass to Beal. Now here's Gafford. Back to Beal. Tries again. Gafford finds Beal. That shot is off. That makes him 0 for 5.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Fires for 3. And Young is good from 3. Young's got 8.
At the perimeter, Young has such an attacking mentality, always looking for chances to take shots from range.
A big-time effort for Trae Young, providing a lot of energy for the Atlanta Hawks. 8 points in the quarter, showing how...
Fans, your Hawks Youth Dance Team. Let's hear it for Young.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen from the Hawks, what's your take so far?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Young runs point with Murray at the 2. Collins plays the 4 with Capella at the 5. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Collins passes to Hunter. Here's Murray. And Gafford with the block. Right outside to the left wing. Here's Porzingis. Back to right. Kuzma outside. Beal right side. Pass to Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
Right against Young. Outside Hunter. Now Collins. Back to Hunter. The Hawks need to get one up here. Kuzma with the defensive effort. And the Wizards shooting just 24% in this one. Not great.
You know, the Wizards really came up short last season on the defensive end. They consistently struggled to get stops, which makes it twice as hard to win games.
He's off on the layup. The Hawks leading. Here's Hunter. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds now. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Just wonder how the Wizards can remedy their defensive weaknesses from last year.
Well, B.A., mindset is a big part of it. They just need to have better focus on pressuring the ball handlers and making sure shots are getting well contested.
Boy, when you consider that Bradley Beal entered the NBA as one of the sweetest shooting guards in the league, but over the course of his career, he's added elite playmaking, and he's as dangerous and complete an offensive force as there is in the game.
Beal outside. And there's Wright. That one's good. And the assist by Beal.
Well, DeLon Wright proving that he is more than capable of finishing with contact. That is well done.
Young against Wright. Young, the pass to Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. And about Beal, such an integral part of the makeup of this team.
He's been consistently committed to the organization. He's elite offensively and can flat lift a team by his individual offensive skill. And because of what he has in terms of his physical attributes, his coaches believe he can be elite defensively as well.
And then it's Collins with the dunk.
I mean, defending this team, you have to track Collins in the pick and roll. He'll hurt you if you lose him.
Kuzma, the pass to Porzingis. Back to Kuzma. Beal left side. The rebound by the Hawks. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Hunter with the ball, and it's Kuzma picking him up. Murray's shot is good. Murray's got 6.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Now a timeout called by Washington.
It's time for some.
Morris, he's checked in for Washington.
That was your Hawks Dance Team. Give it up. Make some noise.
Washington with the ball. 9-point game. Beal outside. Pass to Porzingis. Back to Beal. Ooh, stolen by Murray. 1:04 left in the second quarter. Collins with a screen on Morris. A nice shot by Young.
A jumper that is pretty and effective. Young's game starts with his shot.
Morris against Young, looking to end the run, and Porzingis with a layup. Porzingis has got 4 points in the quarter.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Up top, Young, guarded by Morris. Young, the pass to Hunter. Out of bounds. It'll be Washington's ball.
Washington ball.
Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
The Wizards have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Here's Beal. And it's Morris penetrating. That one's in there on the nice assist from Beal. The Hawks have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Young, the pass to Collins. The kick to Hunter. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Young. There's the drive. The layup off target. Kuzma outside. And so it's Atlanta. All right, good stuff, Allie.
Your Hawks, 27. The Wizards, 19.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
And so in the game for Washington, Denny Avdia out there with Taj Gibson. Then it's Kendrick Nunn. Then it's Monte Morris. And it's Kispert in at the 3. You know, Grant, sometimes with certain flagrant fouls, you'll hear people say it was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. But when does it become both?
Well, we all understand, B.A., dirty plays aren't good for the game, but sometimes a flagrant foul will happen. A lot of times, though, you have to factor in a pattern of behavior. I really believe players who have a history of being called for a lot of flagrant fouls plays a big role in how it's perceived.
Pass to Avdia. Back to Morris. Here's Avdia. And Bay pulls it down. Griffin outside. Now here's Nunn. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And here's Gibson. And a missed layup.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Morris outside. Pass to Nunn. Out to the right wing. And here's Kispert from the arc. Rebound Atlanta. They held a 12-point lead earlier. And it's 6'9". Denny Avdia with great size for a wing, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. When you combine that with his motor, too, I mean, he's already an excellent defender with the versatility to cover inside and out.
Now a timeout called by Washington. For Washington, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Morris outside. Driving inside and stolen by Bay. Pass to Okongwu. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
Defensive foul.
trying to claw their way back into this.
And the best way to do that, minimize your mistakes and take good shots.
Hey, here's none for three. The Wizzards with another miss. Atlanta's gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Pass to Forrest. Back to Bay. Griffin outside. Here's a Kongwu to the right side. And here's Bay. Outside Bogdanovich. Just 4 to shoot. Over none. Tries again. Again, Atlanta.
You have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Now a timeout called by Washington. And the Hawks going from the Eastern Conference Finals to the 8th seed via play-in. A bit of a step backwards last year.
Yeah. You know, growing as a young team has its ups and downs. Hawks know they can be better than the 8th seed. They now have an expectation of a playoff caliber ball club.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. Right outside. Inside. Deflects the pass. And here's Hunter. Looking for his first basket still in this one. There's Young with the 3. And they recover it. Right wing. Second chance shot. And the call will be against Kyle Kuzma. That's his first foul.
Team seconds.
And there's 1:45 left in the third quarter.
That's really good defense by Bradley Beal. Because of his size and mobility to stay on the ball and affect the shot, that's really good D.
Looking to win the drought. Oh, a clear. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA
Previous play is under the
policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And he knocks down the first one.
Bradley Beal went from being a consistent all-star to becoming one of the most efficient and dangerous scorers in the league. What a transformation.
Right against Young. Collins with a screen on right. Young misses. Washington has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Right, the pass to Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Right, if you're DeLon Wright, you've got to be willing to set your teammates up. What a pass, on time, on target. Well, you think about Daniel Gafford being picked in the second round back in 2019. But guys, in 2021, that young man started to find his stride.
Here's Collins. And Collins with the jam.
The contact wasn't going to hold Collins down. He explodes into it and finds the shot.
Beal against Murray. And then Beal with the dunk.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Right against Young. And here's Collins for 3. Washington with a rebound.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected and great timing on the contest.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way. Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Young, the pass to Hunter. Murray for 3. Pure from three-point range. Murray's got 12 points.
And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks up 15 points as this quarter concludes. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The tandem on the perimeter, Murray and Hunter. Collins plays the 4 with Capella at the 5. And it's Young in at the point. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
Boy, you think about the Washington Wizards and the tough ending to their season. They got out of the gate so hot, but cooled off and came in 12th in the East. That was their lowest ranking in 9 years, guys.
Young against Wright. Young, the pass to Collins. Over to the wing. Pass to Young. 6 to shoot. Hunter on the wing. Wright with a steal. Beal with it. Back to Porzingis. That one falls. Coming off Beal's feed. Beal's got his 5th assist in this one. And the good news for the Wizards is there's really nowhere to go but up.
Right, you have to learn from your mistakes and understand that the course of an 82-game season, it's not dictated by what you do in the first 15 games. I think these Wizards are ready to do just that, start to establish some consistency.
They've got a chance here to cut the deficit to within 10 to the middle. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
Throw down from Kyle Kuzma, a level of aggression.
Collins with a screen on Wright. Young, the pass to Collins. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Hawks.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
And the other thing, guys, credit their game plan. They've been getting the looks they want, and they are executing at a high level.
Pass to Wright. Now here's Kuzma. 3-pointer. And again, Washington with a triple.
His offense really opens up when Kyle Kuzma is making that 3-point shot.
Outside Young. Capella can't get it to go. Washington's gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the 4th. They kick it out to Porzingis. Gafford in the post, guarded by Capella. Beal with it. Pass to Kuzma. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Porzingis. With the clock winding down. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Terrific energy at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
And stolen by Porzingis. Hunter against Kuzma. Pass to Porzingis. Out to Beal. And then Beal with the dunk.
Oh, a timely one from Beal puts a smile on the coach's face.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. Morris, he's checked in for Wright. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, well, Quinn Snyder was just reviewing the plan with the team. He loves what he's seeing from their perimeter offense. He told the team, quote, keep shooting. It's working for us. Let's bring this home. Back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Here's Beal. Pass to Gafford. Atlanta with a rebound. Capella's got 6 rebounds in the game. And Young, here we go. The putback. Gafford grabs the miss. Here's Washington now. This run now up to 13-2. Kuzma. Here's Porzingis. Plenty of space. And the dunk by Gafford.
You have to love their intensity right now, getting hot at the perfect time.
It took a shift in strategy, but it seems like they figured it out. Let's see if they can extend this run all the way to the finish.
And there's 1:38 left in the game. 2 points. That one goes. And the Hawks lead by 4.
You see the trust young guys have in him. When they need a bucket, he gets it for them.
Beal from outside. And the Wizards with another Another three.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Young inside. He's working on Morris. Murray finds Hunter. Takes the three. Rebounded by Kuzma. Kuzma's got his 4th rebound in this one. Beal, the pass to Porzingis. And 1:01 left in the 4th quarter. Kuzma. Count it. And one. He'll have a chance in the three-point play. They'll pin that one on John Collins. The Wizards making a switch here. Wright's checked in. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Washington?
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
The other thing for this team today, they have a bunch of second chance points. They're turning misses into makes.
He connects.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Young with it. Porzingis picks him up defensively. Collins, no good. And so they foul intentionally. Good on the first. And that puts him up 5.
Taking 2 shots.
And so both free throws good. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, you want to continue to build the lead, so a very productive trip to the line right there.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
Washington ball.
Here's Wright. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Beal against Murray. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
10 seconds. Team's 4th.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Bradley Beal. 2 shots.
So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. And the Hawks with possession here. Here's Young. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Young. Here's Beal. And now we've got an intentional foul.
And you know what? We'll give them some credit for battling today, but this one is just about over.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. And he ends up missing both free throws. Murray against Wright. Outside Murray. So we see the Wizards get the win here. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can...
The Knicks ready to enjoy that one-of-a-kind New York home court advantage. Coming into the building earlier tonight. It'll be the Knicks off the tip. So a look at the starters for the Wizards. They've got Daniel Gafford. Wright is out there with Bradley Beal. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Porzingis in at the 4 slot. Beal against Brunson. Beal the pass to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And Beal continues to be that guy where he opens your eyes with his playmaking.
And Greg, starting your career with the Knicks, what's the pressure like playing in New York City?
I tell you, the amount of media following you, the size of the city, it can be intimidating. But if you win, man, there's nothing like playing in New York.
Good work there as it goes.
Yeah, you could see that RJ had seen him open earlier and then got in the right spot to deliver.
Right, looking around. Up top, Porzingis. The pass to Beal. Takes the 3. Connects from three-point range.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Brunson. Takes it inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Here's Kuzma. Outside for Beal. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
First team foul.
So it's Washington now. Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man. And he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
It's Barrett on the wing. Robinson sets a screen for Barrett. Back to Randall. Clock at 4 and stolen by Wright. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. Kuzma with it. Brunson picks him up. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson.
Second team foul.
That's his first foul. And so New York calls timeout. They're first. 2022, Greg, a year for the Washington Wizards with some historic significance.
And it marks 25 years of the Washington Wizards name being on an NBA jersey. A cool moment for the current players who can look back on this franchise and know they're a part of history.
To the paint, and it's Robinson with the jam.
And that's Mitchell Robinson's attitude. Anywhere around the rim, he's going to rock it.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Caught up with Coach Wes Unseld Jr. Talk to me about the importance of protecting the rim, challenging opponents at the top of the jump and making it difficult for them to convert easy baskets. But to have a chance of that, they have to expend energy getting back in transition, which will help close down those driving lanes. So guys, we'll see where their energy lies throughout this game.
Thank you, David. And Randall has got the ball here for the Knicks. They trail by 1.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
There at the pass to Robinson. Brunson with it. Outside for Randall. Good on the triple.
Well, improving his three-point range and confidence and rhythm from the three-point line, that's opening up some things for Julius Randle.
Now here's Wright. In the corner, it's Gafford. Back to Wright. To the inside. Wants to get it to Gafford and does. Robinson pulls it in.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And the points coming for them now, Greg, in bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
Brunson kicks to Barrett. 1:10 left in the first. Can't connect from short range.
Well, there's no doubt that R.J. Barrett is a hard-working player and looking for chances to stay and get involved. He does a lot for his team out there on the floor.
Kuzma outside. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Kuzma absorbing contact, focusing on the rim, and why not get the finish?
Brunson against Wright. Brunson the pass to Barrett. Back to Brunson. Clock at 6. New York needs to get off a shot. Randall no good.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Mitchell Robinson is so long out there that he can cover so much ground, and the shooter's not able to overcome it sometimes.
Now here's Beal. Second shot opportunity. Nice ball movement by Washington. It's a tie game in New York. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side.
And your Knicks City Kings. Here they are, fans.
And this has been a fairly close game for the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
Taking a look at the Wizzards. Morris and Beal are the guard. Porzingis is out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's Kuzma in at the 3 spot. Up top, Randall. Pass to Robinson. Now Barrett. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Barrett's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Knicks. Washington trailing. It seems like, Grant, it's been a long time we've been asking, could this be the year the Knicks turn it around?
I think, Kevin, though, it's about not just turning it around. It's about being a viable, competitive, potential deep-run playoff team for many years in succession. And is this the time?
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Morris inside. Brunson covering. Now here's Beal. He's covered closely, and he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Really strong rebounding on the interior. He gets the easy putback.
Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Knicks?
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
Grimes passes to Randall. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Randall's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, Randall does a good job. His frame alone helps to create some space. Just with a little pivot there, able to find a way to score.
Gafford misses. New York leading by 4. It's stolen by Morris. Beal with it. Brunson picks him up. And they go to the intentional foul.
Quentin Grimes. Third personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Porzingis. Over Randall. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And there's no question that Porzingis is still a very effective player in this NBA.
Yeah, and I guess, Kevin, the thing we're still looking for is the consistency in the health. We know how talented he is offensively and how he can stretch out defenses with his ability to shoot the ball, but something's got to change in terms of how consistent we get KP on the floor for the entirety of a season.
Fires the 3, and the rejection by Gafford. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Brunson kicks to Randall. Kept alive. Tries again. Blocked again. Morris with the ball. No points in the game yet for him.
2 minutes remaining.
Beal taking his time here. It's good. This game is all even.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Passes it to Grimes. Back to Brunson. Pass to Randall. A shot, no good. Nice D from Porzingis. Beal fires from way outside. And they get it back. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Grimes passes to Randall. Porzingis with the block.
And shooters must beware. Porzingis is down there lurking.
Takes it off the glass. Porzingis has got 4 points this quarter. And an important part of every team's game. And we'll look at the hustle stats for the Wizards.
I love the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
They've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
Kuzma with it. Robinson picks him up. Out to Porzingis. He had stolen by Randall. Grimes passes to Randall. Barrett against Porzingis. Here's Randall. And the rejection by Gafford. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Gafford. There's 31 seconds left in the second quarter. 5 on the clock. To the left wing. Robinson, that's good. And the Knicks lead by 2.
Well, Robinson staying with the shot. I feel there was definite contact on the play, so not easy to get that one to go down.
On the wing, Morris. Brunson covering. Morris kicks to Beal. Porzingis, that's a 2, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the
Knicks 19. The Wizards 17.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. When you think of half-court offenses in general, Greg, how critical is ball and player movement to a team's success?
Kevin, unless you have incredible isolation scores, it's essential. Even then, keeping the defense rotating and reacting is the best way to create open looks and offensive rebound opportunities.
And he's out there with Hart, and it's Rose. Then there's Emmanuel quickly, and it's Hartenstein in at the center position. That's the 5 for New York right now. Here's Toppin, and Toppin throws it down.
And Toppin on top of the world there.
Wizards trail by 4.
17.
And here is Wright. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Avdia. It's blocked. None against Quickly, and the call will be against Emmanuel Quickly. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Right wing. Out left to the wing. Avdia kicks to none. And that one drops.
I tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
Rose against Wright. Rose in the post. There's the pass to Hart. Quickly against Nunn. And that one is good from Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got the lead up to 4 now for the Knicks.
One of the more striking things about Emmanuel quickly is his ability to draw fouls and get to the line. That's pretty special for a young player, and he's automatic when he gets there.
Here's Avdia. None wide open. A three-pointer off the mark. The Knicks lead by 4. Here's quickly. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing, folks. The coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Post game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review.
The previous play is under review.
The original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
It is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Toppin passes to Quickly. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way. Morris is checked in for the Wizards.
Substitution, Monte Morris.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Now, Nunn. He kicks it to Avdia. Kispert dishes to Gibson. Yep, that one goes in there.
Tough to throw Gibson off. When he's looking to score, he powers through whatever defense is there and gets it done.
Rose against Morris. Right side Rose. Pass to Quickly.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Hart with it. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Quickly. Over Morris. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
For Washington, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Over in the corner, Avdia. Now here's Kispert, defended by Hart. Nunn passes to Avdia. Morris against Rose. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Quickly the pass to Hart. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
One on Kispert.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line. Josh Hart won't always have his shot falling, but the hustle is there. And a great energy guy with major impact on the floor.
Morris dishes to Gibson. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Assisted by
Gibson's got his second bucket.
Taj Gibson's postgame continues to improve, that time showing a nice touch.
Rose kicks to Hart. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. And the Knicks lead by 5.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Gibson. Passes it to Avdia. Over to the wing. Nice ball movement by Washington. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
And the wide open shot from Morris. Off target from three-point range. Pass to Toppin. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the New York Knicks heading to the bench with
your Knicks City Kid.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we note, is peripheral vision.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. So the Wizards 5 right now. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Porzingis. And there's Bradley Beal. Then it's DeJuan Wright. And it's Gafford in at the 5, roaming the paint. Toppin with the steal. Now here's Brunson. And the pass to Toppin. Rebounded by the Wizards. Gafford's got his 5th rebound in this one. Wright, the pass to Porzingis. Lays it up off the glass.
That is a spectacular move. Over 7 feet tall. Porzingis handling things like a guard out there.
Brunson against Wright. Brunson kicks to Toppin. Sinks the triple. Toppin's got the lead up to 8 now for the Knicks.
That's pretty unselfish there. He sees that there's a better shot on the perimeter and bang, just kicks it out.
33-25.
Kuzma with it. Toppin's there. And that one drops for him.
And Kuzma showing more and more that he's becoming a playmaker on the offensive end of the floor.
Pass to Grimes. Randall surveying the D. Shot clock at 6. The dish to Robinson. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. 6 points for Robinson.
The man was wide open there, and Julius Randle understood the timing to get him the ball to get that score.
Wright dishes to Beal. Passes it to Gafford. Cuts off the pass. Kuzma against Randall. Pass to Brunson. Back to Randall. Brunson the pass to Randall. And the rejection by Gafford. Toppin, and such a nice move to make the basket work. And now it's a 10-point Knicks lead.
Toppin not letting the defense hold him back.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Guys, I had a chance to find out what Wes Unseld Jr. discussed with his players. He's not happy with what he says are late rotations defensively against their three-point shooters. And at the offensive end, he wants his guys to get their own shots within the rhythm and flow of the offense. Kevin?
Thank you, David. The quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far.
You got to keep the defense honest, and Obi will do that with his athleticism just on the attack there.
27. 2 minutes remaining in the game.
Outside Beal. And the foul on Obi Toppin.
Obi Toppin.
That's his first foul.
First team foul.
1:51 left here in the fourth quarter. Beal finds Porzingis. Rejected by Robinson.
Such good instincts from Robinson there to throw that one away.
New York leading by 12. Here's Grimes. Now the pass to Toppin. Brunson with a clean look. They get it back. Here's Robinson. Can't cash in from close range.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the New York Knicks. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game.
Well, he goes in there and you're worried about getting bumped if you're a defender by Julius Randle, not the other way around. So physical.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for New York.
Credit them for not settling. I mean, they've been in attack mode off the dribble all game long, and thus far, it's paying off.
And it seemed like throughout this game, right after the jump ball, they've just been feeling it from distance, getting all the looks they want and continuing to take advantage of that three-point line.
Left side, Beal trying to end the drought. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul.
GA, he's asked to carry big-time scoring load. But Bradley Beal makes his teammates better as well.
And that's an area, Kevin, he has really grown in his playmaking. When the defense overcommits, you make them pay with the pass.
Brunson against Wright. Brunson the pass to Robinson. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Robinson's got the lead up to 14 now for the Knicks. On offense, here are the Wizzards. Beal from long range. And they recover it. Gafford kicks to Beal. 6 on the shot clock. The Wizzards with another miss. Here's Grimes. For the 3. Here's Toppin. The second effort. So no problem for New York as they get the win.
And a peek into the locker room. Players soaking in the last few moments before the game. Some final preparations here. It'll be the Knicks off the tip. Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. Hunter is the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young runs point with Murray at the 2. And it's Capella in at center, locking down the middle. Grimes' shot is off. Here's Atlanta with the ball. And when John Collins takes off from the floor, you can feel your hair start to stand up.
One of the most explosive players in the league with this incredible liftoff. A strong step to the rim, and he can demolish anything in his path. Simply an electric player at times.
Now here's Randall. That shot, no good. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Great awareness by Capella to recognize the breakdown defensively.
Brunson against Young. Brunson on the drive. And he buries his first look.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Young. They kick it out to Murray. Hunter passes to Murray. Now Collins. Clock at 6. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And the DeJounte Murray trade sort of came out of left field. Seemed mutual as the Spurs went to a younger direction and wanted Murray to play for a contender. A trade where everyone involved gets what they want.
I love how DeJounte Murray plays with reckless abandon. He is fearless with his body, and that can often give him an edge against the D.
Now here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Outstanding move in the lane. Just enjoy that one at home, folks.
No doubt, with some huge elevation on the finish. Here's Collins. Young from long range. Atlanta again missing. Brunson passes to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Outside Young. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
Many scouts felt Trae Young would convert shots inside at the NBA level, and that's where he's a complete threat.
Now here's Barrett. Randall outside. Barrett a screen on Collins. Randall, the pass to Barrett. Yep, count it.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
The Hawks have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. There's Young with the 3. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
I love it. His love for the game couldn't be more obvious. It helps him make a positive impact out on the court, and it also keeps the bench fired up.
Here's Grimes. Kicks it out to Barrett. Pass to Grimes. Robinson with it. And he banks in the layup. Robinson's got his second basket. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Well, for the Knicks, what's it going to take to bring them back to the glory days?
Oh, that's a loaded question, B.A. But first of all, a superstar would certainly help. They haven't really had one for quite some time. If they can either develop or attract an elite all-star player, that would be a start to turning this New York franchise around and becoming possibly a contender.
Kept alive, Capella. Here's Hunter, the kick out to Young. A second to shoot. Young missing again. The Knicks with the lead. Randall outside. Outside Barrett. Randall with the drive. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Capella.
A very good ball handler for his size. Randall catching the defender off guard.
And for Julius Randle, back in 2014, a nightmare start to his career, Greg.
Oh, man, so sad. I mean, Julius breaking his leg just 14 minutes into his NBA debut. A serious injury that required him to miss his entire rookie season. So give Randall credit for coming back and carving out a great career.
Now here's Murray. Off target from three-point range. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Barrett finds Brunson. For three. Shot clock at 5. Kicks it out to Barrett. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks.
What a block by Clint Capella. Flying in with those long arms for the no, no, no.
Five ticks left now in the first quarter. And a deep three from Young.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. It's the Knicks, up 3, and we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return.
Get loud for it.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for New York.
Right now, it's their passing game, and it's been on point. Doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
And the Hawks, looking at who they've got. The tandem on the perimeter, Murray and Hunter. Collins plays the 4 with Capella at the 5. And it's Young in at the point guard position. And anytime a player is asked about pressure, they'll say, I don't feel it. Smitty, I don't believe it.
No, you shouldn't be, I think what they're doing is, obviously, you don't want to show weakness. And it's about different players, how they manage it. And I think some players do a better job than others.
Outside Brunson. Pass to Randall. Shakes off strong D and gets to the bucket for 2 points. Randall's got 5 points now in the quarter.
17-12.
Brunson against Young. The kick to Hunter. Shoots over Randall. Collins against Barrett. Boy, nice shot by Collins.
Never one to shy away. Collins delivers as much contact as he receives.
Young against Brunson. Randall is screen on Young. Randall outside. The 3 ball. And again, New York with the triple.
Because of this great combination now where he can attack the rim and stretch the floor, Randall has many more big nights. This Hawk squad looking to get back to their winning ways. Had a stretch not long ago of 10 straight playoff appearances.
Young can't hit.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Barrett up top. Hunter covering. Pass to Grimes. Shot clock at 6. Now Brunson. Capella with a block. Here's Collins with the crossover, and they get it back. Here's Murray, and it's Murray finishing it off.
Attacking, putting his handprint all over this game. He has that ability from a point guard to jam it home.
Outside for Randall, takes a 3. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency. Smitty with the Hawks. Can they get back to consistently competing for a championship, you think?
BA sure seems they've got the talent to do so. Good combination of young talent and wily vets. They did it in 2021, but can they do it again? That was a clever move, slicing his way past the taller defender and finishing with some flavor.
It's Barrett on the wing. Outside for Randall. This one for 3. Collins with the rebound.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Young, the pass to Capella. The kick out to Young. Outside Hunter from deep. And the Hawks with another three.
Getting points within the flow of the offense. DeAndre Hunter playing to his strength and rarely forcing anything.
Outside Brunson. Pass to Randall. Back to Brunson. 5 on the clock. And he gets the bucket. And the Knicks lead by 4.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Young against Brunson. Young, the pass to Murray. Back to Young. And it's Murray finishing it off.
An explosive athlete with the ball in his hands. DeJounte Murray doing a dance and creating space for his shot.
And here's Brunson. We've got 22 seconds left in the first half of this one. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Pass to Young. It'll count. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off. Appreciate it, Allie.
The Knicks, 27. The Hawks, 23.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Julius Randle has been sensational.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Topping out there with Isaiah Hartenstein. Then it's Josh Hart. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Rose in at the 1 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Kicks it to Quickly. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Knicks lead by 6.
Great court awareness by Derrick Rose, reading every inch of the floor so well.
Griffin left side. Ooh, the turnaround jumper, count it. Griffin's got his first basket.
And clearly he needs no time to warm up. You know, this Hawks team really does score the ball well. Lots of dynamic players on this team, and Young has made a huge difference in their production.
Pass to Hart. Rose outside. Lets the 3 fly. Nails it from 3.
Sometimes Derrick Rose is usually hit or miss, but when he's on, look out.
Here's Forrest, guarded by Rose. Forrest, that one's good. So about Atlanta, just how far can this team make it?
Well, B.A., there's no question they'll be efficient on the offensive end. But the question is, can they put everything else together and be a complete team? That'll ultimately be the difference.
Hart finds Quickly. Got a piece of it.
Wow, bogey plan, the enforcer acting just in time to knock it away.
To the paint. It's stolen by Hart. Fast break, New York. And Rose, the bucket on the assist from Hart. Rose has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days. Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
Toppin left side. Outside Hart. Rose right side. To the middle. Stripped it away. Here's Bay. That one goes in.
Good to see Sadiq inside executing. He has the size and touch needed to be effective.
Now here's Rose. Defense is right there. Here's Hart. Pass to Toppin. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, PA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Here's Forrest. Got it.
Trent Forrest.
Now Rose. He's got 5. And Josh Hart listed at 6'5", but he plays much bigger than that.
He does. I mean, just so strong on defense in the post, BA. Often will guard up a position, and his rebounding numbers show he plays well above his listed height.
The Hart from Rose didn't quit on the play, and his efforts are well rewarded.
Yeah, ever since the Nets relocated to Brooklyn in 2012, the rivalry between the Nets and Knicks has intensified. Now, both teams trying to prove that New York belongs to them.
Bogdanovich from long range. He buries it from 3.
Flashing move from Bogey, capable of creating for himself.
Here's Rose. Give him 8. Pass to Quickly. Now here's Hart. Out to Rose. Here's Hartenstein, and it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
A big group substitution here for New York. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Randall comes in for Hart. Grimes, he's checked in for Quickly. And Brunson is subbed in for Rose. Here's Young. The kick to Hunter. Outside Murray. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by Robinson. A chance at a 2-for-1.
You have to find ways to use the clock to your advantage.
A nice shot by Grimes.
High percentage look. This is what your offense is designed to do.
41-34.
Young with it. Give him 8. Collins passes to Young. Back to Collins. Randall with a steal. And here we go, the Knicks in transition. And the shot goes down. And now a 9-point Knick lead.
What a beautiful look. Randall continues to round out his game in the prime of his career.
And a deep 3 from Young. Got a piece of it, and they'll get another chance. Back to Hunter. Randall with a steal. Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
And
let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And it boils down to the question. Toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. One of the stories here, Julius Randle. He is getting it done today.
You have to make it harder for him to score. Deny the ball, even double. Whatever it takes to force someone else to beat you.
together for your Knicks.
5 ticks left to play in the third quarter here. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Knicks out in front, leading by...
And a big round of applause for your
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Hawks. Collins plays the 4 with Capella at the 5. The tandem on the perimeter, Murray and Hunter. And it's Young in at the 1. Hunter, good.
Tough shot by Hunter. Looks so composed. Isn't intimidated by the range.
Outside Brunson. Pass to Randall. No luck on that one. Excellent D there from Collins. The Hawks trailing. Young, the pass to Hunter. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
The muscle Capella brings packs a punch, especially when he's hitting the offensive glass.
Outside Brunson. Gets the three ball to go.
He can do incredible things. He can also help you win by simply being reliable.
46-39.
Now here's Young. Beyond the arc. Knocks it down from distance.
You knew this was coming. Trae Young hitting back with the three ball. Give me back that momentum.
Pass to Grimes. And here's Randall. Excellent D there from Collins.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Murray finds Young. Collins outside. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Young from long range, sinks it from distance.
And they've been relying on his three-point stroke all game. And he doesn't let them down when it matters most.
He's been huge from deep. That's where he's done most of his damage. And if they need another three, he'll be the guy.
And the bucket is good. And the Knicks lead by 3.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Young, the pass to Murray. Pass to Capella. The kick to Hunter. Outside Young. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Young again missing. New York has got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. Randall, good. And now a 5-point New York lead.
Dating back to his days at Kentucky, Randall can be counted on for big buckets.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Young. And too long on the shot. The Knicks have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Here's Brunson into the lane. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Brunson's got 7 now in this quarter.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Expanding upon this lead, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up. Trae Young doesn't get rattled and plays very well under pressure.
Randall outside. Brunson, a screen on Collins. Randall, the pass to Brunson. Pass to Grimes. Back to Brunson. Randall outside. Atlanta with the rebound. Outside Hunter. So it'll be 2. And with this game coming down to the wire, they're quick to use their coach's challenge. Asking for a review. This could be a big call.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, previous players foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look. So the officials can be sure they get it.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
And here's Collins. Here's Young. And he buries it. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Knicks lead 55-50.
Young against Brunson. Murray for 3. Laces one from 3.
He lives for moments like this because he wants to be the guy to hit the clutch shot.
They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
Outside for Randall. Fires fires for three. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
And stolen by Murray. Young finds Collins. That three's off the mark. Tipped away. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball.
Atlanta ball.
And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
Young from long range. No good on the shot. And so this one belongs to the Knicks. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job.
with two conference rivals set to clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Collins and Capella man the post position. The guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. Now Kuzma. After the missed 3 from Trae Young.
Throw down from Kyle Kuzma, a level of aggression.
Young taking his time here. Collins kicks to Young. Hunter on the wing. Outside for Murray. Shot clock at 5. Here's Collins. And then Collins slams it in.
One of the most explosive young bigs we have. Collins quick off the floor and gets creative at the rim.
Now here's Wright, and it's Beal in the corner. Hits it from three-point range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
AGA, what about these Hawks? They can really be fun to watch.
Yeah, and they just need to be more consistent, Kevin. It seems they can beat anyone on any day. If they can start doing that regularly, we're talking about big things in the future.
Here's Wright after the basket by Atlanta. Moves back up. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing.
Here we go, one-on-one. Beal with it, guarded by Hunter. And Gafford throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And they get it back. Capella finds Murray. Young with the ball. The Hawks working the ball around. Hunter, no one around him. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
Man, the defense has to recognize this. Hunter is a legit threat to shoot off the catch.
Pass to Beal. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Clint Capella.
The subject of trade rumors year after year. Beal has the skill set every team is looking for.
Well, he's elite at scoring the basketball, and he understands when and how to create for the players around him. There's only a handful of guys in this league who can do what he does with his level of consistency.
Now, here's Collins. Here's Murray. Outside Collins. Young against Wright. Hunter, the 3. Atlanta gets it back in a new 14. Murray kicks to Hunter. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Kuzma. Trying to find Porzingis. Gets it to him. Murray against Beal. The pass to Kuzma. And here is Gafford. Shoots over Capella. Gafford misses.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. And here we go with the coach's challenge. A surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call. Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around. And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted.
The previous play is under review.
A different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
It really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, You got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
A wide open look here for Wright. Good on the three-point shot.
Boy, DeLon Wright with great range. What a shot.
Here's Young. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Pass to Capella. Murray for three. Doesn't go that time. Now Washington takes it the other way. And Beal kicks to Porzingis. This one for three. They get it again. Gafford. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Young is smart at using the screen there to just create space. Young, very reliable in that pick and roll.
Wright looking around. Pass to Beal. Back to Wright. 32 seconds left here in the opening quarter.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Young from deep three-point range. Does not find the basket. His third miss. He's made just one so far. Wright, the pass to Porzingis. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession.
Possession to Atlanta.
And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. They trail by 6. Got a piece of it. And here we go. Here's Wright. And the dunk by Wright.
Okay, DeLon Wright dancing with the basketball, getting that defender to hesitate just a moment, and boom, he's gone.
And that does it for the first quarter. Wizards lead by 8.
DC family, a big round of applause for your Wizards.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Wizards?
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. Murray is the shooting guard, Hunter the small forward. Collins and Capella man the post position. And it's Young in at the point guard position.
Such an instinctual player. Young often sees the opportunity before anyone else.
And the way Trae Young, GA, is the focus of this offense. The numbers just pile up.
Yeah, I mean, they run so much through him. His usage rate is off the charts. Led the entire league in total points and total assists in 2022. And that hadn't been done in 49 years.
Here's Young, following the basket by Kyle Kuzma. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Porzingis. And sometimes in the closing moments, NBA games can slow to a crawl. Of course, you and I know that firsthand. Intentional foul. Replay reviews. What should the league revise in terms of that?
The most important thing they did is take some of the replay reviews and allow Secaucus to deal with it. That speeds up action. The fact of the matter is fouls and free throws at the end of the game are part of strategy. And yes, we need to be quick with replay reviews, but we have to understand this is strategic and important stuff that happens.
Kuzma pulls it in. Washington leading now by 9. And the dunk by Wright.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Young's shot is off.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Porzingis can't hit. The Hawks trail by 11. And here is Murray. No points in the game yet for him. Young pass to Collins. There's the 3. Again, Young missing.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Here's Beal. Porzingis kicks to right. Kuzma outside. There's the drive. Here's Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Well, this guy is far from just a shooter. He can drive it, and in this instance, get up and over the rim and dunk it, Bradley.
And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession.
And this has been a comedy of errors. I mean, you can just add another one to the list.
Pass to Porzingis. Right from outside, and he's good on the three ball. Wright's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, Porzingis, because he's a scoring threat, that's going to open up opportunities for him to find his teammates.
Hits it from three-point range.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Nice ball movement by Washington. Here's Beal. Stolen by Collins. Here's Hunter to the left side wing. Capella finds Collins. .130 left in the first half of the game. Wizards leading by 13. There's Beal with the three. It's hauled in by Trae Young. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
So clever at creating contact. Young looks to shoot it so often, which really forces defenders to overcommit at times.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
It's Beal on the wing. Launches a three. And another miss by Washington.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
And the rejection by Gafford. It's Kuzma penetrating. And Kuzma slams it in.
Kyle Kuzma doing things off the bounce right now. How about that drive, guys? Impressive.
Young against Wright. Driving in. That one's good. And the Washington lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Young.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
Now here's Beal. 7 points in the game.
This guy's in attack mode. Bradley Beal taking it strong.
Collins, a screen on Wright. Young from outside. Rebounded by the Wizards. Down low. And Gafford throws it down.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
That's the end of the first half.
All right, David, thank you.
Your Wizards, 36. The Hawks, 21.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
I have to love his tenacity. This guy stays in attack mode, makes defenders work, tries to keep them off balance.
Morris is out there with Kendrick Nunn. Then there's Kispert. Then it's Avdia. And it's Gibson in at the pivot, manning the middle. And that's the group starting the second half for Wes Unseld Jr. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now.
On the court.
And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Washington Wizards. The lead is 15.
And Collins is shown to be a game changer on the floor. The problem for him has been staying on the floor. Has fought the injury bug his whole career.
Now here's Wright. 10 points for him. 6 to shoot. Fades back. Goes back up. Gafford misses. The Hawks trail by 15. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
On up the court. And Capella sends it back. Collins kicks to Murray. Young finds Hunter. The kick out to Young. That one wide left. For Collins, he has yet to play close to a full slate of games, Greg, in a single season.
Collins has missed time in each season he's played. He's young enough. A few years of good injury fortune can change the narrative. And let's just hope that's the case for his sake. And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
Well, you have to appreciate the defensive battle for sure. Both squads struggling on the offensive end. We call this grit and grind.
And the Hawks with possession here, following the bucket by the Wizzards. And the foul called on Porzingis. That'll be his second foul of the game. Washington making some changes. Kispert's checked in for Bradley Beal. And Morris subbed in for DeLon Wright. Young dishes to Hunter. The Hawks working the ball around. Now here's Murray. Defense is right there. Makes it off the glass. Murray's got his first points of the game. Morris kicks to Kispert. And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Abdias checked in for Kyle Kuzma.
Now into the lineup for your...
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Now Kispert. And the pass to Avdia. Just 4 to shoot. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That one on Collins.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
The Wizards shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. Doris, when it comes to Avdia, a guy that does a number of things very well.
He does, Kevin. I think when you think of Avdia, what you think is 3-tool player. Score, rebound, pass it. For Denny, to me, it's all about being more consistent. It is clear this guy has a ton of talent and potential. Now can you do it night after night after night?
Now here's Porzingis after the miss from Trae Young. And Kispert the bucket on the assist by Avdia.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Now Kispert after the miss 3 from Trae Young. Kispert the pass to Avdia. And here's Morris for 3. Hunter grabs the miss. Atlanta's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Murray kicks to Young. Dishes it to Collins. Passes it to Young. Collins up top. Guarded by Porzingis. And here's Young from the arc. Again, Young missing.
He is just not taking smart shots out there. A pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Gafford. Good work defensively by Capella. Atlanta's shooting a pretty sorry 29% from the floor here. Got a piece of it. 44 seconds left in the third quarter. Drills the three-pointer. Kispert's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
For Atlanta, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
And a season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
Taj Gibson's checked in for Washington. Now, here is Morris. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And he makes that one.
But you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
And Young kicks to Capella. Young, good. 16 points for Trae Young.
And some crafty inside play from Young, finding a way around the defense to get his shot.
A 3 from Morris, and the Wizards hit again from deep.
their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Such a creative ball handler. Young has an ability to carve out room for himself with his dribble.
And so it's Washington.
DC family, your Wizzards, USC.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. On-court spots filled by Hunter and Collins. The guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. And it's Capella in at the 5 down low.
First team foul.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Washington.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular. Listen, if you're that wide open, you have to take the shot, even if it's not your favorite.
Hunter. Rebound by Kispert. Wizards leading by 23. Kuzma with it, guarded by Hunter. Here's Avdia. Gibson dishes to Morris. Feeds it to Gibson, shakes him, and it's Gibson finishing it off.
Well, Taj Gibson, a terrific athlete, easily gets off the floor to finish with authority.
To the paint. The kick out to Young. Back to Collins. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Clock at 6. Murray outside. Trying to find Capella. Gets it to him. And the dunk by Capella.
And how about his athleticism for a big man? Capella is able to make plays above the rim.
Morris finds Gibson, and Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Kispert. Morris outside, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Gibson. Porzingis is coming in for Avdia. Bradley Beal's checked in for Kispert. And it's DeLon right in for Morris.
And nice dime from Hunter there. An unselfish player who knows how to look for his teammates.
Pass to Porzingis. The kick out to Wright. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, the Washington Wizards trying to get their organization on track. I think bringing in Wes Unseld to lead that coaching staff is critical. Maintaining your tie to Bradley Beal is equally important. But boy, guys, it has been a while since they've had real success. Their last finals trip, 1979.
Now here's Murray. Outside Collins. It's Young on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Count it. Young's got 20. And Doris, what do you think the Wizards need to make a deeper run at the playoffs?
Well, ambition is certainly a good place to start, but you have got to understand this is a process. And I think the change in management, the change in head coaching position, and the acquisition of someone like Kyle Kuzma, who's a multi-positional wing player that's important. Still a lot of questions for this organization.
Now, here's Hunter. Young pass to Murray. Kicks it to Hunter. Young from outside. Washington with the rebound. Kuzma's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter.
1:58 left in the fourth quarter. It's Beal on the wing. And finished off by Beal.
One of the most consistent scorers in the NBA right now. Bradley Beal doing work.
Young dishes to Collins. And stolen by Wright. Inside. And Gafford throws it down.
absolutely the prettiest play in basketball executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Now here's Murray. There's 1:26 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Kicks it out to Collins. 4 on the clock. And there's Hunter on the assist by Collins.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Wizards.
And guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. I think that was a big part of their success.
Yeah, they definitely ran the break well. A big advantage in that category, and they continually put pressure on the defense.
And a big trade this last summer was Murray coming to the Hawks. Paid a hefty price, but Atlanta feels he and Trey make a great backcourt pair. Hard to think of a more deadly backcourt in the East.
55 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Kuzma against Hunter. From deep. Kuzma can't get it to go. And Collins has got the ball here for Atlanta. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Hunter on the wing, guarded by Wright, and out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. And so it's Washington with it. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Kuzma outside. From past the arc, it's good from long range.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Young, good.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going.
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
forward, it's Barrett and Randall. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. And for the Wizards, Kyle Kuzma out there with Kristaps Porzingis. Then there's Bradley Beal. Then it's DeLon Wright. And it's Gafford in at the 5. To the wing on the left. And, you know, in Washington, you have to think it takes more than one season for a new coach to get acclimated.
That's for sure, B.A., but now you're talking about Bradley Beal not being there for the entire year, so these guys just having time together and trying to figure out where their roles end up settling. It's really important for these guys to have those relationships built early on for them to have success this season.
Now here's Robinson. Outside for Randall. The 3. Counted from distance.
Well, Randall keeping you honest here. Not a knockdown shooter from that range, but is showing more and more that he's capable of doing just so.
Brunson against Wright. Pass to Beal. On the take. And then Beal with the dunk.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Now here's Brunson. Here's Grimes. Now here's Randall. Wright with a steal. And a fast break now for the Wizards. Here's Beal. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
And look at this. This summer, a 5-year extension for Bradley Beal. One of the richest contracts in NBA history. Over $240 million.
Now here's Brunson. Randall outside. And it's Randall with the jam.
While using some serious moves and lateral quickness, that gets him right past the defense. Julius Randle with a nice move.
And he's certainly elite. But does it surprise you that Bradley Beal has one of the biggest contracts in the NBA, Grant?
And that's just how it works. I mean, give it a few years and all the stars will be paid the same. That said, it must be nice. Those are some big checks.
Now here's Brunson. Randall, pass to Robinson. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to go on DeLon Wright. And the free throw, no good. Since hiring Tom Thibodeau, every year the Knicks have been at the bottom of the league in pace.
Well, Fibs rhymes with grind, doesn't it, B.A.? I mean, it doesn't really, but it should.
Now here's Wright. The shake. And he lays it in.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
The Knicks have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Pass to Grimes. Spins. And here's Randall. The 3-ball. Bradley Beal with a rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Porzingis. That one's in there on the nice assist from Beal.
And Beal finding a guy with a better look that time.
Kicks it out to Barrett. And here's Brunson from the arc. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Brunson. The Wizards have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first quarter. 2 minutes.
Here's Wright. Out to Beal. And he drives in. And then Beal with the dunk.
Driving inside Beal is a real problem for the defense.
Brunson against Wright. Outside for Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Oh, man, the defender bites on the up fake, giving him a clear line to the basket.
Hey, when it works, that move is just too pretty. For 3, Porzingis. Unable to get that one. And New York the other way now. Randall, pass to Robinson. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Last season, Washington was hot out of the gates. They started 10-3, but things did not end well.
You know, and after that hot start, BA, a 25-44 ending for the Wizards, failing to make the play-in game as well. Just a disappointing season after the promise Washington showed early.
And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
New York has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. 55 seconds left to play in the first. Over to the left wing. Uses the glass on the layup. Robinson's got 5.
This is what Robinson does. Puts it in when he's around the 10.
Right up top. Brunson defending. Offensive rebound. Out to Beal. Pass to Gafford. Kuzma down low. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Kuz loves those inside shots, and he's working hard to find them.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Brunson passes to Barrett. The crossover. It's deflected. Wright against Brunson. Wright drives it. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Wright's gotten his second bucket.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Wizards out in front. They're up by...
DC family, your Wizards, UNC.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Wizards.
Well, guys, early on, they're driving the lane constantly, using their quickness to gain an advantage. Look at their points off penetration.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
So here are the 5 for New York as they start the second. At the 4 and the 5, it's Randall and Robinson. Then it's R.J. Barrett. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Grimes in at the 2. And Jalen Brunson, he's a great option on the floor, Grant.
Yes, he is. Can attack from different levels of the floor. Solid shooting threat from outside. And gives you another playmaker to initiate the offense.
Leaving no room for mistakes as Kuzma rises up.
Morris against Brunson. Pass to Grimes. Back to Brunson. Just 5 on the clock. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. And that was good.
There's just no reason to give him inside position.
Yeah, when he's this close to the basket, it's a wrap.
Morris outside. Beal outside. On the wing, Kuzma. Right side, Porzingis. No good with the triple. New York trailing. Brunson with it. Down low. Randall inside. Defended by Porzingis. That's good from Robinson. On the assist by Barrett. Robinson's got 9 points. Here's Morris. Now quiet so far offensively. Searching for his first points of the game. Out to Beal. Puts up a 3. Gets the 3 to fall. And the Wizards lead by 6.
And nice touch, Beal there, making the corner 3 look as easy as it does.
Outside for Randall. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Here's Grimes. The kick out to Brunson from outside the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go. Brunson's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Morris outside. Pass to Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Gets talked about a lot, but when Porzingis is active as that big of a body, it really helps out when he's doing the dirty work.
Outside for Randall. Now here's Robinson. Fires from deep. Randall can't hit.
and he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Inside. Gafford with the bucket. And now a 7-point Washington lead. Well, Grant, every team is looking for that perfect 5 on the floor. That magical lineup. In your mind, is that synonymous with small ball?
I think it is, B.A. I mean, having players that can play small, can switch on defense, obviously play multiple positions on the offensive edge. It's just a combination, when executed properly, can be a nightmare for the opponent.
For 3, Randall. They get it back.
That's Robinson dominating on the inside to capture the board and go right back up.
The Wizards have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Beal outside. Brunson against Morris. Back to Beal. Crafty move. And the layup is good. Beal's got 12 points.
This is when the teammates feed off of Bradley Beal when he has it going like this.
Outside Barrett. Back to Brunson. To the inside. Here's Robinson.
Mitchell Robinson is one of the best finishers that you have down low in the NBA.
First free throw is good.
Shooting for New York, Mitchell Robinson.
And both free throws good for Robinson. For Washington, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Outside Porzingis. It's Beal on the wing. Pass to Gafford. Knocks it loose. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Barrett up top. Here's Grimes. Oh, there's a killer 2-hand slam.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
That's why you keep your...
Thanks very much, Allie. And
with the score, your Wizards, 31. The Knicks, 25.
after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Boy, it's been quite a game for Mitchell Robinson.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
They've got Taj Gibson, Kendrick Nunn out there with DeLon Wright. Then it's Kispert, and it's Avdia in at power forward. That's the group for Washington right now.
And Toppin puts a period on that play. He'll have one free throw to go.
And here's Wright.
Think back in that 21 season, finally the Knicks breaking back into the playoffs. You know, it had been 7 years since they got there, and Coach Thibodeau receiving the Coach of the Year honor, well deserved.
That's the shot you hope for, right at the rim, just couldn't capitalize.
Rose against Wright. The drive by Rose, on the wing quickly. Outside Hart, pass to Rose. This for the tie! The rebound by Nunn. It was such an impressive season, and yet New York couldn't quite replicate their success the following year, Brent.
Yeah, B.A., they made some moves, and they were hoping to bolster the roster in some ways, but it just didn't go as expected, and now they're retooling again.
Here's Hartenstein. Soft touch off the glass.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Timeout call, the Wizards. For the Wizards, trading Russell Westbrook to the Lakers was a great move for him.
Well, it's an idea about trying to go a different direction and cleared a ton of cap space. They got a lot of depth. They got first-round picks out of that. So the best part of the deal really might be Kyle Kuzma and what's developing here with him and his game. Saw him find his form. He looks like a keeper.
Kispert's shot is good.
And he wastes no time coming out of the break.
The Knicks have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Right against Rose. Quickly outside. Pass to Hart. Toppin outside from behind the arc. Kispert grabs a miss.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. That's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
And here's Wright from the arc. The Knicks with the rebound. Rose right side to the wing, right side. And here's Toppin from the arc. The shot is good, and the assist by Rose. Toppin's got 6.
And Toppin not thinking twice on that jumper.
It's Wright on the wing, guarded by Rose. Pass to Gibson. Here's Avdia, guarded by Toppin. Lets it go from deep. He can't get that one to fall. New York has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. To the paint. Now the Wizards in transition. None with it, and it's Toppin picking him up. And they go to the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Knicks timeout. DC family, let's welcome your Wizards youth dance team to the floor.
Right against Rose. Pass to Gibson. Nice move. Nice move. Blocked.
Rapid performance. 2 minutes.
Inside Hart.
In the third quarter. 2 minutes.
On the wing quickly. Toppin outside. Right up top. Guarded by Rose. Kispert. From down in the low post. It goes. Kispert's got his second basket of the game.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Rose, the pass to Hart. Here's Hartenstein. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass, getting it done.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Outside Nunn. Back to Wright. And here's Kispert from the arc. Fires in the triple. Kispert's got 8.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Rose against Wright. Rose, the pass to quickly. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Second team foul.
And that one misses. The Wizards with a lead. Here's Wright. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
That one's on Rose.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
A new lineup here for New York.
Right. Taking 2 shots.
No good on the second free throw.
That's a strange trip because typically he's pretty much money from there.
You know, sometimes we forget how young some of these guys are. Take R.J. Barrett, making his NBA debut at 19. Still a few years away from hitting his prime.
Right with the ball. Randall's in his pocket. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. None, no good. The Knicks have gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. For the lead, Randall can't hit.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Ahead, jumps up, and a big finish by Robinson.
Well, if I'm a point guard right now, I am finding Robinson every time I have a chance.
And here's Kispert from the arc. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. We're at the end of the third. 3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. The Knicks with the lead. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth. At the 4 and the 5, it's Randall and Robinson. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Toppin. And it's Grimes in at the 2. Outside for Randall. Stolen by Gafford. Kuzma for 3. And the officials call the over the back. A little too aggressive there.
Second personal.
He gets called for the over the back. He thought he could slip through the cracks and grab the rebound.
Well, he plays super active on the glass, so calls like this are to be expected.
Brunson against Morris. Randall a screen on Morris. Brunson passes to Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Randall, without the ball, seeing some room where he can make an impact, rolls there, and does a nice job on the finish.
Pass to Porzingis. Here's Beal. And then Beal with the dunk.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Brunson against Morris. Brunson misses. Washington trailing. Morris outside. Randall with some nice D. New York shooting the rock at 58%. And there's Toppin on the assist from Randall.
Good job from Toppin, just completing a play that time through contact.
Washington calls timeout. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. I had a chance to find out what Wes Unseld Jr. was discussing with his players. He is not happy about their perimeter play at either end. They're getting killed with the 3-ball both ways. He said it's a battle they can't lose if they want to come out of here with the win.
And Allie, thanks.
The defense better get out there or Bradley Beal's about to do some serious damage.
Toppin left side. Driving in. Count it. Toppin's got 10 points in just the second half.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Beal, the pass to Porzingis. The kick out to Morris. Back to Kuzma. Clock at 6. And that's an intentional foul. Wright's checked in for Washington.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Porzingis passes to Kuzma. Three-pointer. Beal. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 4 rebounds in the game. Wright against Brunson. And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Here's Brunson, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
He challenges the defender and throws it down with 2 hands.
Man, just straight power on that one. Clear the deck. Gafford the screen. To the left side wing. Randall with a steal. And here we go, the Knicks in transition. Toppin outside. Pass to Robinson. And an intentional foul right there.
Bradley Beal. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Brunson against Wright. And here's Randall. The kick out to Brunson. 4 on the clock. And Gafford with the block. Beal against Toppin. Pass to Kuzma. And there's the foul. It'll go on Julius Randle. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now.
Porzingis wanting it and gets it.
Brunson against Wright. And Brunson, here we go. Count that bucket.
Hey, if you give him room, he's going to score the ball.
For Washington, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Beal outside. On the wing, Kuzma. 58 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Gafford. Robinson with a steal. Brunson passes to Randall. Poke loose. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go.
New York.
Out to the wing. Brunson against right. Let's go with a three. And the Knicks, another three.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
And so they foul intentionally.
And I'll tell you what, this game is in the books. Not quite sure why they're delaying the inevitable by fouling.
And so he hits both.
Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
And they have to know that any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
Kuzma for three. The Knicks with the rebound. Now Brunson. And so New York takes this one by a big margin. It ends up, thanks, Allie. Great interview once again.
Folks, we'd like
and
to
that'll
thank
do
you
it,
for
folks.
coming out and